A family-friendly water park packed with over 1,000 visitors, shut down in just 2 days. And the reason? Something shocking was found right next to the pool. A newly opened water attraction in Johor Bahru has been forced to close temporarily, after feces were allegedly discovered in the pool area. The incident happened only 2 days after the park welcomed the public, turning what should have been a successful launch into a hygiene and safety concern. The Johor Bahru City Council announced the closure on the 25th of March through a social media post. Along with the announcement, they shared photos showing several pieces of droppings found along a walkway between 2 pools. The droppings were clearly visible, placed right in the middle of the walkway, not hidden, not accidental in a corner. Each piece was about the size of a small rock. For a water play area meant for families and children, this raises serious concerns. Because of this, the council made a quick decision. The water attraction would be closed immediately, not just for cleaning, but also for full checks and proper facility management. The goal is simple. Make sure the place is safe before reopening to the public. What makes this case even more surprising is how popular the attraction was just days earlier. On its opening day, around 1,200 visitors showed up. Families, children, and residents came to enjoy the new facility. It was clearly in demand. But within 48 hours, everything changed. Now, instead of laughter and water play, the pools are empty. The gates are closed. And the focus has shifted from fun to responsibility. The Johor authorities have since spoken up, urging the public to be more considerate when using shared spaces. Public facilities, especially places like parks and water playgrounds, depend heavily on user behaviour. No matter how well they are built or maintained, one irresponsible act can affect everyone. This incident also highlights a bigger issue. Cleanliness in shared spaces is not just the job of cleaners or authorities. It is a shared responsibility among all users. When that responsibility is ignored, the consequences are immediate and visible. And in this case, the consequences are clear. A popular attraction shut down. Families turned away. Public resources wasted. All because of what appears to be one or a few careless actions. There is also the question of how such an incident could happen in the first place. Was it a lack of supervision? A moment of poor judgment? Or something more intentional? Authorities did not confirm exactly how it happened. But what is certain is the impact it has caused. For many visitors, this would have been their first experience at the park. First impressions matter. And incidents like this can damage public confidence, even if the facility itself is well designed and safe under normal conditions. At the same time, it raises questions about whether more measures should be put in place. For example, should there be more staff monitoring such areas? Should there be stricter enforcement or penalties for irresponsible behavior? Or even surveillance to prevent such incidents? Public spaces are meant to be enjoyed by everyone. But that only works when everyone plays their part. As the park remains closed for cleaning and checks, residents are left waiting. Waiting for it to reopen. Waiting for reassurance that such incidents will not happen again. And perhaps more importantly, waiting to see if public behavior will change. Because at the end of the day, no amount of cleaning or management can fully solve a problem that starts with personal responsibility. So here's the question for you. In shared public spaces like parks and pools, should authorities step in with stricter rules, or should the responsibility stay with the public to behave responsibly? This is a situation that may seem small, but it reflects a much bigger issue about how we treat shared spaces around us. If you found this story insightful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to 2230 for more updates and discussions on stories that matter.